G'day sports fans, Venom100 here. How are you guys? Welcome to the new Heroes of the Storm video. And testing out a brand new webcam. So yes, I just upgraded to a new webcam. I bought an external one because the built-in webcam on my computer isn't great. It's been freezing, giving me problems, so I'm testing a new one out. So hopefully this new external one is awesome. It just clips onto the top of the screen there, so it's a bit higher than normal, but not by much. And also it obviously it's making me square, now it's rectangular, so I take up less space. So now I'm down the bottom of the screen for these videos, which is going to be different. So that's better, so you won't be able to see my character portrait as well, but it's less important, you want to be able to see everything else. So welcome! So my first Heroes of the Storm video I did was with Thrall, one of my favourite assassins. So today we're going to be playing a game of Dehaka. No, not Dehaka, what am I saying? Oh my god, sorry. Cut. We'll be playing Dehaka, not Dehaka, I don't know where that came from. Dehaka is a warrior hero from the StarCraft universe. He has some really cool abilities, which I'll go through when we get into the game. And I can't really remember what talents I like to go for him, so we're just going to really just sort of wing this one, because I think he's changed a little bit recently. And I haven't played him for a while. So we're just going to jump straight into a little co-op AI game, and see how we go, and see how he plays now. So good luck to me finding the game within the next few minutes, but through the power of editing, you'll see me in about 2 seconds. So we got a game now. So we're going to Blackheart's Bay for this game. I like this map, it's one of my favourite maps actually. So our team is going to be Dehaka, me, Tracer, Tyrande, Nazeebo, and Varian. So this will be a very interesting team. We have a support, we got a specialist, we got me as a warrior and assassin, and Varian can sort of be whatever he likes to be, because Varian's a cool character. Never played him, but he's a warrior slash assassin. He can take talents and sort of be one or the other role, which is kind of cool. So he can take the damage, or he can, you know, be more of the guy that gets the kill. So he's a flexible hero. I'll be interested to see if they do more multi-class heroes in the future. And I reckon Blizzard will. You know, they tried this out, and people like variants. I reckon that they'll keep doing it personally. That's just my thoughts on it. Okay, we are now here. So good old Dehaka lumbering out. So just gonna say a quick GG to everyone. Oops. Hello GG sports fans, something I always say. So for the first talent we're going to go with what do we want to do?
10 seconds.
Well, against the enemy team is Malfurion, Muradin, Violet, Tychus, and Zul. I was going to go Enduring Swarm. Dark Swarm grants 40 spell armor. So Dehaka's his ability, instead of going to mount, you press Z and you click on an area where you're hidden, and you quite literally you burrow there. That's what Dehaka does. So it doesn't have a mount. It's very cool. So I can quickly get here and stay hidden. His Q is a drag. He throws out his tongue and drags people. It's really cool for dragging people into your team. His W is a Dark Swarm. It's an area effect. Does damage. Really good for getting minions. And then his E is burrow, where he literally goes underground. The way Dehaka works, as he kills enemies, his trait is Essence Collection. He collects Essence, and he can activate his trait to collect Essence, or to eat the Essence, absorb it, and quite literally gain health. So he's got really good sustain for staying in the fight. I'm just going to continue to duel this Muradin here. I'm not worried about him. Dehaka's a very casual character, because you can just sit here and just soak the XP in the lane, you know, eat the minions, activate the trait to get a little bit of your health back. The more Essence you've got, the more health you'll get back. Well, if I can hit this Muradin. Oh, I got you. No, I didn't get him. Okay. So, it's kind of a hard skill shot to land. You can have up to 50 Essence at once, and that will give you a substantial amount of health back, and just allow you to stay in the lane, soak for your team. And, you know, if things get dicey, you can just literally just press E, you can borrow, you're invulnerable, and you can, you know, you can run. So, I've allowed myself to get a little weak. I'm going to eat the 10 Essence I've got, have a quick sippy cup at the fountain, and go back in with my wave. So let's just use the Dark Swarm here to weaken and kill minions. Now if he was closer, I could get this Muradin, and I could drag him towards the towers, and if you can bait the enemy team into doing so, well, you're going to have a good time. That's all I can say about that. So this Muradin is dueling me hard. The AI are actually a lot tougher than you think they are, so plus I'm kind of bad at this game. So I'm going to back off a little bit. Got a mate who's getting in the fight, so I'm going to activate the Dark Swarm. I'm going to target this Muradin. Muradin's a really tanky warrior. He gains a lot of health, So try and focus him down as quickly as you can, or he's just going to run away, and his passive lets him heal. But I'll talk about that another time, because I mean, I will play Muradin at some point. Oh, and he's gone, and you get a lot more. So you get 2 essence for nearby enemy minions, and 10 from taking down heroes. So I've almost got maximum essence here. Next talent at level 4, we are going for Hero Stalker. Increase essence gain by takedowns for 100. So now I will get 20 essence from taking down heroes. You could select another one and go more for minions, which is great if you're laning. But I like to take the hero one because, you know, I like to go after heroes a lot. And 20 essence, you can use that, and that's a decent amount of HP you can get back from consuming 20 essence. So it makes Dehaka good at laning and good at dueling 1v1 against heroes as well. Just going to start to siege this tower now. I know what you're doing, Muradin, but I'm going to get you out of there. Allow the Varian to attack you. Oh, he's so weak though. Muradin, I was talking about Malfurion, not Muradin. I'm getting my tongue tied again. Oh, this Malfurion, he's so weak though. He's gone. I'm going to consume my essence here and heal up real quick. Look at that, and I got 20 essence back already. Now I'm just going to stay in the fight all day. Okay, our level 7 talent, I think I got the level long before too, sorry. Level 7 talent is going to be Feeding Frenzy. Basic attacks reduce Drag's cooldown. So Drag normally has a cooldown of 15 seconds, which means I can, you know, throw my tongue out, grab somebody, get him in trouble. Now, each time I hit an enemy with a basic attack, the cooldown goes down, which means I can drag an enemy hero, smack him, drag him again, and if he doesn't try to run away from me, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. Now, yes, I'm not involving much with the rest of my team are doing, but Dehaka's good to just work on his own, so while the rest of the team do objectives and whatever else, unless you're really needed there, it's best to just stay on your own. Dehaka's great at just, like I said, just soloing lanes, taking out minions, and getting the XP. So I've got top XP contribution right now, because that's what Dehaka does. Now, Muradin, don't try and run. Okay, I missed a skill shot. It's all good. Getting skill shots is hard. I play on a Europe server, so there's like a 2 second... That's like a 1 second delay with button presses. Like, watch this. Click, then he moves. So because of that slight delay, I've gotten used to it, but landing certain skill shots, like the drag, is kind of hard. He's getting really aggressive with me. I kind of did that intentionally. So now I'm just going to use my essence. Got all my health back over time. Activate the Dark Swarm. It gives me the spell armor. I don't really need it against Muradin, but at least I have it. Muradin is not gonna... Oh man, see, I wasted it again. But that's okay, because I'm gonna get it back real quick. He's trying to run. Oh, come on. Oh no, he used the minions to protect himself. Oh, Muradin, you're so weak, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Not getting away from me. Come here. Come here. Oh, get him with the swarm. Get him with the swarm. Yes, there we go. Quickly heal up. Level 10 talent. So for this, his ultimates, or his heroics, I like to go for adaptation. So after 4 seconds, heal for 100% of the damage Dehaka took. So if you're like caught out and a tower's shooting you and you lose like half your health, when the tower starts shooting you, you activate adaptation like I'll do now, and then after 4 seconds I'll get back the damage that I took after activating it. So it wasn't much this time, but you activate it, you take a lot of damage. After 4 seconds, all that damage that you took then returns to you. It's a really handy heroic, especially when you're soloing a lane and you get, you know, you accidentally dive a tower, or your minions die on you and you weren't paying attention. Then it's good to soak the damage from the tower, possibly borrow, and then get out of there. So this Muradin keeps coming back to fight me, so this is a bit of a boring game from my point of view, because I'm not getting involved with everything else. I'm just kind of staying here, but I'm showing you this is what Dehaka's primarily made to do. He's made to just sit in the lane, you know, soak the XP, and just add pressure to one lane. So I like to just go on the top like I am now, and just annoy the heck out of people. So while the rest of the team are doing what they need to do in the other lanes, or going for objectives possibly, I can just sit here, just chill, and it's just continuous pressure, isn't it? I'm killing their minions, getting XP, helping level up, contributing, eating my essence, getting health back, and just being a real pain in the butt. And I completely missed a skill shot again. Oh, he's really weak though, but I won't chase him just yet. He's trying to bait me. Oh, he's weak, he's gone. I'll consume the essence, get a lot of health back. Choose a talent. Level 13 talent. Okay, I also like to go for... Dark Swarm lowers enemies' armor, Primal Swarm. So now, enemies hit, they will now lose 10 armor over 0.75 seconds, causing them to take 10% extra damage. So now when I run against a hero, I use the Swarm, not only am I killing minions, the hero's armor will go down, he'll take more damage from my attacks. So you combine that with decreasing Drag's cooldown, it means that Dehaka can really 1v1 heroes. So you can just sit there, Dark Swarm them, drag them, consume his essence to heal, use adaptation to heal back when he's in trouble, and yeah, Dehaka could just sit there and just take it. He's a really good solo warrior. That's what I like about him, is that I don't have to rely on the team as much. The team can do what they like, and I can just sit here and just harass and just slowly push in, because I'm making good headway in the top lane. I mean, my team is making good headway down the bottom, as you can see, but like I'm pretty happy with the progress here, because while they are pushing in on the bottom lane really well and are probably going to end up winning the game shortly, I'm just sitting here chilling. And there we go. It's over. GG, everybody. Just like that. So I only got to level 15. Didn't even get to show, I think, another 2 talents after that. But I'll tell you what I would have done. And just like that, you get MVP with hero damage taken, and seeds damage done. Because I just sat there and just did all the work. Well, not all the work, but you know what I mean. So I feel pretty good about that. I'm going to go for Tyrande, because a healer getting a killing spree? Yes, please. That was a really good, quick game, but it was a lot of fun. Dehaka is a really casual, just take it easy warrior. Like I said, the gameplay wasn't over exciting, but I just did what I had to do. That's what you do with Dehaka. You're not there to be over exciting and overdo it and be overcompensating for anything, or you just solo your lane and just contribute. So for stats, so my hero damage was the highest, my damage taken was the highest, and XP contribution. So I worked my butt off there. So I'm pretty happy with that. So for talents, we went Enduring Swarm, Hero Stalker, Feeding Frenzy, Adaptation, Primal Swarm. My level 16 and level 20 talents, I'll show you what I would have gone for. So for level 16, I probably would have gone for Tunneling Claws. So this adds a bit of utility to your borrow. So now when you have this talent, you can move while you're borrowed. So if you're in trouble and you don't have your heroic ready to heal back, or you don't have any essence and you're getting like dived by enemy team, you can borrow by pressing E, go onto the ground, and then you can move. So for the second or two that you're borrowed, I think, how long are you borrowed for? Let me just check. So you're borrowed for 2 seconds. During those 2 seconds, you can quite literally move away. I think it's at normal movement speed. Yeah, normal movement speed. And you can move away while still invulnerable and stuff. So it helps you get out of sticky situations. So it's good if you're a bit like a bit of a risker or something. Like if you just take a risk and dive into the towers, then you can borrow, wait for a friendly minion wave to come in, that sort of thing. And for 20, I often would go change the survival, just upgrade the heroic, so increases adaptation and healing to 200% of the damage taken and reduces the cooldown by 30 seconds. So that's really good. You get your heroic more often, you get more health back, so you can be a bit more risky, so you can combine that with being able to borrow and get away. Otherwise, probably maybe even Essence Claws is pretty good. So your basic attacks will slow the target by 20%. 1 second, and if the target is a hero, you gain 5 essence from hitting them, which means your sustain is really good too. So for me, it'd be a toss-up between change survival and essence claws. It depends on if I get low on essence at times, like maybe if I didn't pick the talent that gives me more essence from takedowns. Otherwise, essence claws actually would be really good because it slows them. Yeah, so probably essence claws. It'd be up to you depending. I mean, if you do a similar build like this, it all depends on how your game is progressing by the time you get level 20, whether you want change survival or essence claws. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is Dehaka. He's a very cool StarCraft warrior. So my next videos I'll do a support video, an assassin video. I'm probably going to do my favourite support and assassin characters, but I'm not telling you who they are, obviously. That's pretty much it. If you're still watching this, then I love you. Thank you very much for supporting me and allowing me to keep doing this. And thanks for sticking with me for this little bit of fun. I hope you enjoyed. If you don't play Heroes of the Storm, definitely check it out. It's free to play. It's a lot of fun. If you accidentally choose the wrong server and choose the Europe server, which Australians like me or you, if you are, supposed to be on the American server, so there's a bit of lag if you're on Europe. But if you want to play with me and you're willing to tolerate that, then sure, jump onto the Europe server. Just look me up, send me a friend request, tell me in a message or something that you saw me on YouTube, and I'll be happy to play with some games with you and stuff. That'd be lots of fun. So again, thanks for watching my video. Hope you guys have an awesome day, awesome night, wherever you are in the world. And dodge that game over screen. This is FanMan100, and I'm signing out for now.